This is a Ewan McCall song, and I learned it on a rainy night in a VW Bug. My friend Michael, she's got a gorgeous singing voice, and I'd never heard the song, and she sang it for me. And I cried, and I said, I have to learn that. And I learned it from her, and years later heard Ewan McCall sing it, but I don't have a recording of it, so I think the melody's a bit different. So anyone who knows the song, I will start by apologizing for changing it.
What's the name of it?
It's Christmas in the, I think it's called Christmas in the Trenches. It's a true story from World War I.
That's what John.
Oh, sorry. You're right, it's John McCutcheon. I knew that. Okay. My name is Francis Tulliver. I come from Liverpool. 2 years ago, the war was waiting for me after school. To Belgium, to Flanders, to Germany, to here. I fought for king and country I love dear. 'Twas Christmas in the trenches where the frost so bitter hung. The frozen fields of France were still, no songs of peace were sung. Our families back in England were toasting us that day. They're brave and glorious lads so far away. I was lying with my messmate on a cold and rocky ground when across the lines of battle came a most peculiar sound. Said I, now listen up me boys, each soldier strained to hear, as one young German voice sang out so clear. He's singing bloody well, you know, my partner says to me. Soon one by one each German voice joined in harmony. The cannons rested silent and the gas clouds rolled no more, as Christmas brought us respite from the war. As soon as they had finished and a reverent pause was spent, God rest ye merry gentlemen, struck up some lads from Kent. Oh, the next they sang was Steely Nacht, 'tis silent night, says I, and in two tongues one song filled up that sky. There's someone coming toward us, the frontline sentry cried. All sights were fixed on one lone figure trudging from their side. His truce flag like the Christmas star shone on that plain so bright, as he bravely strolled unarmed into the night. Then one by one on either side walked into no man's land. Neither gun nor bayonet, we met there hand in hand. We shared some secret brandy and we wished each other well. And in a flare-lit soccer game, we gave them hell. We traded chocolates, cigarettes, and photographs from home. These sons and fathers far away with families of their own. Young Saunders played his squeeze box. They had a violin. This curious and unlikely band of men. Soon daylight stole upon us, and France was France once more. With sad farewells we each began to settle back to war. But the question haunted every heart that lived that wondrous night, whose family have I fixed within my sight? 'Twas Christmas in the trenches where the frost so bitter hung. The frozen fields of France were swarmed as songs of peace were sung. The walls they kept between us to enact the works of war had crumbled and were gone forevermore. My name is Francis Tulliver, in Liverpool I dwell. Each Christmas comes since World War I, I've learned its lessons well. That the ones who call the shots won't be among the dead and lame. And at each end of the rifle, we're the same.